everybody, welcome to Inside Line Racing and to ILR 1, 2 and 3's pre-season race here at Spain. We're watching Sebastian on his qualifying lap, and I think he should still be first, so hopefully we'll see the first time go in. I'm your commentator Owen White, and in the box with me for the first time, your ILR 5 co-commentator. We're both doing ILR 5. It's LMC Bottle Josh.
Good to be here. Good to be on board, doing the commentary for the first time.
Yes, hopefully nothing goes wrong. And
no, I'll be fine together.
Yeah, we got people in the chat as well, so I'll be looking in the chat a little bit, but obviously let's get quality out of the way first. I'm watching Tomasi on his lap. He's a little bit slow. He's been locking up and making mistakes, but he's still going to finish the lap.
He does.
19.2, so that's the benchmark. Let's see if anyone can get near that.
Gasly goes pole now.
Gasly's on it, and there's a car off there. I think he's just left the session. Maladicitus. Yeah, I can't say his name either. Corey goes P2.
That's on the softs.
Yeah. Right, we'll see Wisely. Winner of ILR2 Brazil, if I remember correctly. What a race that was.
Gasly's facing the wrong way. There, down at turn 2.
Well, he's out of the session. That's him done then. So he's happy with that one lap. He decided to bin himself. Rather odd choice, but okay. Let's see if we can find anyone near the end of a lap. As a Wisely passes the carnage there. Mr. Costa starts his lap. We'll see how that one goes at the end. Let's see, CSR Abbey, as Josh wants to call him, so I'll call him at 2. Is on a lap, well, about to start one. Conzo, though, is heading towards the end of a lap. He's on the soft tyres, just like Corey, and Bastos as well, so we'll see where he ends up in the pecking order.
So Abbey comes to the line, 119, slow lap, probably go again.
Yeah, and let's see, Conzo then, up to the line he comes. He's got 16.8 to beat, nowhere near it, but still P5, not a bad first lap. And let's see how Matt's getting on his lap. I said he started a lap, and through the second sector now, we'll see how he closes it. Although it does look like he might have abandoned it. He's not using any ERS, so we'll go off that and watch Mr. Costa instead as he heads towards the back of the Haas driver, I think. So he might end up getting a little bit of dirty air there into the last chicane. You don't really want that on a quali lap.
To get the toe on the end of it though. Could benefit him. See what he does.
Here we go. P2, 1 second off, but it's still enough for P2. Scott's on a lap. We'll see how he's going.
That looks to be a really good lap from Lightning Gasly there. I'm sure I'll be really happy with it.
Shimmy had to bin it though. I mean, I don't think he was trying to, but he did bin it anyway. And yeah, let's see how Scott does in his lap. Just starting it now.
That was, I have to mention from Costa, that was on the soft tyre actually. He's gone P2 for now, but I'm sure I'd be happy with that considering it's on the harder tyre.
Yeah.
Could be a good strategy for the start of the race, starting on the harder tyre.
Obviously, what we've noticed on this game, the harder tyres are the better ones to use really, because the softs, well, the super softs, the softest tyres really, they just burn out so quickly. So yeah, that could really be a winning strategy if Costa can stay up there. We've been riding on board with Scott throughout his lap so far, and he's not had a dreadful lap, I don't think so far. I hope we to get into that top 10, of course, ahead of the likes of you know, Paul and Bastos, who have done their laps, and Josh as well, BSR. I think they all did their laps in soft, so we want to be ahead of them primarily, and maybe he'll be heading towards Conzo's level as well. We'll see. As he comes towards the final corner, that 16.8 looks pretty unreachable right now. But onto the DRS he goes.
Half that now.
P2.
Put it in the 17th. Yeah,
there we go.
Good lap from him. Really happy with that.
Boogster, is he going to lap? I think he is on a lap. We'll watch him. 22 dead for the first sector. And not a disaster so far. So I'm sure he'd be thrilled about that.
Conzo is just about to finish his lap. Oh no, he's put into the pits in mine.
We've got 19 viewers. So, hello. No pressure. But
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen this many viewers on an ILR stream. I don't think I've seen
because I'm
on a
here. Because
on a
I'm here. They wanna
yeah,
see me.
obviously it's your influence. But I don't think I've seen that many on a stream that I've done before. So pretty good numbers for me to see as well. So hope you are interested by our commentary, Joe, because you know, you can see us in ILR 5 as well, and I'll be doing ILR 2 this season as well. So you'll hear quite a bit of us this season, I think you'll find, as Bookster goes into the pits. Oh well, thought we might
Sorry
have
if
seen a
you're
lot.
already sick of us, but we're here to stay, I'm afraid.
Yep, only been here for 9 minutes and we're already, yeah, already getting sick of us, oh dear. 20 beers, oh my god. Okay, yeah, I am one of them, I have to keep looking at it, but it's still 20, it's a number, it's a good number.
Oh,
What?
I think that was Button. Was I feel like Casper would have had a bit of a fright there. He just parked on the just on the exit of turn 3, I think that is. Just
It's
on
in
the
the
side,
gravel.
but
It's in the gravel.
yeah, I think he was just coming back on the track actually there. Definitely would have gave Casper a fright going through that corner.
Yeah. Carly's watching Wisek, but I'm also aware Shamasi's out on track. He's on a lap. So I think I might watch Shamasi instead. No offense to Wisek, but
Still on the soft tyres, Shimasi. That's what you're going to be starting on though.
yeah, that's I'm more interested in seeing this one to see if he can make use of these and go up the grid. Cost is going to be doing his next run on this super soft, as you can see in the top left there. He's changed his tyres, so expect a big improvement in his lap time. But Shamasi,
Button goes second.
oh my goodness, Shamasi doesn't quite reach the wall, but that's ruined his lap.
Oh, yeah.
Tough to handle, he might end up coming past if he does, and there's no dramas for him. And we can follow him on the rest of his lap. Wisnik actually went second, so that sort of shows me then, for not watching him, he actually ended up going right up there.
That's a really good lap from Wisnik.
Yeah.
Really happy that into the 16 second driver to do so.
Absolutely. And tough to handle in the last sector now. Will he get anywhere near? His first lap was 1.1 seconds off the pace. He looks pretty committed on this lap, and it seems to be going well so far. He's got, like I said, that 116.8 to beat, and he might have messed up the last chicane, and he's gone straight into the pits.
Well, Shamasi's managed to save his car. He's probably on the way back to the pits now after that. Let's call it a bottle.
Yes, let's call it
that lap of his.
a real bottle, yeah. Now, is Paul about to do a lap? I think he is. We said we'd give him a special. We'll give him a special feature, make him feel special. The ILR free admin, I think. So, yeah.
Full on-board lap of Spain on Paul McGuinness. This is on board.
Yeah, no pressure, Paul. His head's down towards turn 1. Good on the brakes. Has to hit the apex pretty early. He's hit it quite well there. Bit of a slide out of turn 2 and into turn 3. He'll want to keep the speed up, but that's... Yeah, this hasn't gone well so far. It's 22.4 in the first sector. You give up now, Paul. Oh dear.
Not bad. Let's give him a chance. Not over yet.
Oh, bit of kick of oversteer for turn 5. Heads up to the chicane now. This is where Shamasi lost it. And it's almost where Paul loses it.
Rear end. Steps out a bit.
Absolutely, all over the place and again.
Yep.
Didn't look too comfortable.
On the exit there, down into second gear on the hairpin, and then up the hill. You don't want to hit the curb too much here. It'll send you around. He's done that quite nicely. Gone a bit wide, rear end, stepping out again.
Only got the chicane to do now, and it should be pretty plain sailing after this.
Oh, he goes a bit slow through there. Misses the apex. It comes to the line to complete the lap. What does he do? It's a 17.5. Takes him up to P4. Isn't too bad.
If he didn't bottle sector 1, I think he could have had a chance to pull there, but oh well.
Definitely improvements to be made. I'm sure Paul would admit that, but it's a good lap overall.
That's what's Corey. Corey.
Yeah,
I sort of expect him to be right up there. And we've got a rev glitch, so we can't ride on board, unfortunately, but oh well. That's Cody's problem, not ours. And of course we have to stay on board, even if we're not on board. Finally we've gone to an actual TV camera. 22 dead in the first sector. Still not the fastest we've seen, But it's definitely better than that man's. As he drives past there, no contact. Corey also had a slide there on the exit of turn 5. You'll be noticing that quite a lot, I imagine. It's just one of
Yeah,
them
there's a lot
tracks.
of cars losing the rears out of corners quite consistently. See how they do in the race with heavier fuel on tyres that are wearing out a lot more.
All is looking
Corey,
good
run the
so
hairpin,
far.
bit wide, the
Oh,
rear's going out again, up the hill, around the right hander. Oh, and there's a
yellow.
McLaren spun round, that's Shamasi, I believe.
Yep,
He's
of
gone past
course it
him there.
is.
He's gonna
Bottle.
miss the apex there. He's hit that one, got the rear bit out again. He's gonna come to the line to complete the lap. Let's see what he does here.
Could be fastest. Is
He's in the
fastest.
16s as well, and it is fastest. Lightning Gasly is gonna be fuming
He
about that.
certainly will be. He had to bin it up there, just where Corey's passing now. And yeah, I'm sure Lightning Gazzy will not be at all impressed watching this. That looks like Scott is just at a 21.9 in the first sector. He's on the pace in the upper Ferrari. Could be a fastest lap if he keeps the pace up. And yeah, we'll follow him around. Could it be a Ferrari 1-2 on the grid? Through turn 9 he comes onto the DRS straight. Seemed a lot more stable through there than his teammate. So all
It's a slow
seems
car
to
up
be,
ahead.
yeah, all seems to be going well. But this lap car could, not lap car, slow car could ruin his lap. But we'll see. I don't think he's going to get to him unless he really slows down at the end of the lap. We'll see. Into the hairpin, he
Oh,
is there.
oh, that's definitely gonna affect him. It's past us.
Could get some slipstream no at the end. It could pay
It's gonna
for.
benefit him now, but he does
Oh,
a 17.6, which I think he stayed at 8th there. But
yeah.
I'm sure, I think that might be his final lap, unless he can get back in time to put another set. But
Yeah.
otherwise, Scott will have to be happy with that.
3 minutes to go. Would be a stretch to get another lap done. Let's ride on board with Tough to Handle as he heads into turn 1 and 2. Taking it pretty well there actually. Turn 3 is also pretty good. This is a decent start to the lap here. This could be a pretty good lap.
Down.
21.9. Good stuff.
In the Williams. Wouldn't expect him to be getting pole, but in the Williams, but you never know.
Yeah.
Scott gets out the way there.
Yellows in sector 2. Now you might be seeing lots of yellows. It's just for people going slowly on their out laps. I don't know quite why it does put yellows out, but most of the yellows are just for people preparing laps, so I'd really just ignore them. Anyway, tough to handle.
With a hairpin.
Tough to handle in the last sector. No traffic to deal with. So will this be a time for the top 5, maybe even top 3, or possibly even the front row or pole?
Tire on the grass there, but he hits that quite nicely. That's the best I've seen that chicane taken the whole qualifying, and he does 16.9. Takes him up to P4.
2 tenths off, not too bad. And Corey's on his out lap, Weisig's on his out lap, Paul is also on his out lap, as well as Matt. We're going to see a lot of times coming in at the end here. Let's see what Spaghetti Chips is doing. Is that like a slow sector one? Or is that the middle sector? Oh, he's... Oh,
Just
dear.
jump on board with him,
Yeah,
and he's going to have to abort that lap.
Yeah, it didn't work out from there. Blizzard's on a lap. Shimasi starts one as well. People are all just sort of preparing right now. I want to see who's furthest through. Probably VSR Josh. We'll see how he's doing. He's right down in 17th. He's still on the soft tires. Is this risk going to pay off for him? Will he be able to get in the top 10 and get the preferred strategy while staying
really
in a good
good
position?
first sector. Oh, he's got the rear stepping out, but first to 21.9 on both softs. That's very decent for him.
Yeah,
So
really going for it.
The lap.
Really going for it. Turn 9. No real dramas, a little wide.
I think we're going to improve from 17th place. We all know he's better than that. It's a pole contender, especially in this session. Looks like a pretty clean third sector so far.
Can he nail the chicane? He took that really
Quite a
well.
good job.
This
Yeah,
could be a
did
really
well.
decent lap.
I reckon top 10 at least from him here.
P5
14-1.
on the
On the
softs.
soft. Best soft lap so far. Brilliant lap from Josh.
Let's see
If I may say
Weislig.
so myself.
Weislig currently in P3 and
I think
looking pretty
VSR
good.
Blizzard just jumped into P5 as well on the softs.
Yep, he
Just
did.
straight after Josh there.
Yep, only 2
Oh,
tenths off.
Button lost the rear there. I think that's going to be an aborted lap. Everyone on the softs now. CSR Abbey now gone to 7th.
Oh my, Weislig was a 21-7 in that first sector. I'm watching him now as he heads through the second sector, now the third. This seriously has got potentially a pole position lap. What a great first sector. Can he keep it through the last chicane in the final corner? Looking good so far. This could well be the fastest lap. Let's see how he goes. Costiga's P6 as well as Konzo P7. Weislig, however, takes pole. And Corey abandons. Corey abandons. Well,
Corey's at the best ball.
looks like somebody VSR Josh. VSR Josh 2 tenths up in his last lap. Can he put himself into that top 4? P7 only. So he was very close. He was only 300 off. That group was so tight together. But that is it then for qualifying here in Spain.
I have to say, that's a surprise there. Very impressed with Weislig's pace. Being up there with some of the ILR1 guys. What a lap from him that would have been.
Well, he's an ILR2 race winner. He has got the pace. He knows he can do it.
Yeah.
And he's proven it here in this
Proven
social.
himself. Yeah.
Blizzard, though, he will be really one to look out for. There in P5 on the soft tyres. What can he do from there? Only 3
they have a
tenths.
real chance.
Only 3
Real
tenths.
chance of getting the podium.
Yeah, 3 tenths off pole. If he was on the supers, could he have taken that pole position? You know, he really could have got close. So I'd say he's certainly one to watch here, as well as, you know, VSR's Josh. He was only a 100th off him. And CSR Abbey a little bit further up, but still in the top 10 on the soft tyres. You know, anyone in there's got a huge advantage.
Second between the top 14 there, which is just, well, you can see the competitiveness between all the people throughout the tiers, in this lobby especially. Just shows you what a race we could have on our hands coming up right now.
23 people then here to watch this race start, and Matthew, who was here with us watching, has decided he's not going to listen to our commentary because he was probably expecting a disaster. But he's been disappointed. And I believe we got formation lap on, and fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen, that we don't see any cars humping each other on the grid, and we don't see any cars causing gigantic pile-ups. Tom, he's not here obviously, but you know, at least he won't.
No comment. No comment. Let's just move on to the start of this race. One again takes a million years to load.
26 people. Oh my god! Sorry. Keep it calm. Keep it calm. I'm talking to 26 people now. Oh, someone just left.
He was struggling to keep in the session in qualifying, I saw. But he starts at the back of the grid anyway. As both Renaults are having a torrid weekend so far by the looks of it.
Yeah. Looks like everybody kept it PG on the grid, so it's all good. And let's have a look at the tyres then that the drivers are starting on. So Weislig on the supers. We've got super, 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 soft, super, soft, super, soft, super, soft, super. And then the rest are soft. Apart from Shimasi down to 17th. What a shocker. On the mediums. So, yeah, that's the tyres we're on. And,
to be fair to him, going from mediums to softs, that's proven to be a good strategy, especially around Bahrain, I can imagine as well. I remember doing that. Seeing other people doing that as well would be great, and starting on the hardest tyre, finishing on a quicker tyre could really benefit you at the end.
Well, there's races like this. Yeah, there's races like this where you can, you know, test the strategies. It doesn't mean a huge amount, but you can learn a lot. This is what these pre-season races are for. And hopefully we see a good show. Hopefully no one does anything stupid, as Spaghetti Chips does something stupid. But Yeah. Hopefully everyone keeps it all good, and we can get a good race and not lose half the field in one fell swoop.
I'm sure it will be a good race no matter what happens.
Yep, and no pressure, but we do have a lot of people watching.
Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far, and it's about to get a whole lot better as we start the race now. In just a few moments.
Heart rates start to go up here. People start to get a little bit nervous. Will we see anybody jump the start? People get a little bit too eager on the throttle. And yeah, will we see any shockers? All to be revealed as the drivers get onto their grid slots. They're waiting for the two Renaults. Or, well, the one Renault, unfortunately, because Maledicitis is gone. But anyway, yeah, lined up.
Right.
Here we go. Are we going to see some lights? Are we going to get a good camera angle? Are we going to get anything here? Here we go. Lights are on. 5 lights here in Spain. On their way. Decent start there from Weisig. I think Gasly had a pretty decent start as well. He's going to be slipstreaming. Oh! Spaghetti chips in the wall. But look at Gasly. Will he be able to go right round the outside to turn one? What about the Ferrari? And look at that. The Mercedes as well trying to go for some moves. Side by side for the lead. That's in the gravel. And Gasly. Gasly into the lead there. And still Weisig's all over the show. Mr. Costa up to P4. Yeah. Side by side with the Mercedes. And tough to handle. Also up to 5th place. That's a big off.
Some Mercedes off.
Big off. Trying to find him there. Blizzard. Just saw him shooting off into Narnia, and still fighting going on board with Paul. He's trying to get past the Force India, but he's sliding too much. Won't be able to get that one done. Mr. Costa, right. Right, and why is it go? Corey in the wall! Corey's in the wall. Yeah, that's a bit of a mess there for the Ferrari driver. And he's still on the points, but Paul's going to be right on him now. He's going to go to the inside, get some move done. And oh, the Red Bull there. Vettel thought he might have been able to go for it, or Casper, I should
Paul
say.
and Corey now definitely going to both be right on the back of CSR Abbey on those super soft tyres. And that's a lot more pace. That might be the fight to watch right now.
VSR Josh as well, Konzo and Tough to Handle all in a bit of a grip here. And on board with Konzo. Gonna get quite a double slipstream here as VSR Josh goes to the inside line. Can he get this done into turn 1 and 2? There's a little bit of contact. Konzo, will he get the two of them? It's very common to get the two of them. He's still got a good run. Tough to handle. That was almost a Hamilton Rosberg there. Josh was really
he's kept it, Williams. Oh, he's pushed him onto the grass, I think there.
Josh back down the inside. Oh dear. That's a Shimasi. Oh, these two, they're so close to having contact again. Josh just about staying ahead, but Tough to Handle really is quite tough to handle. He's still going for it here. No DRS. Oh, Corin's on him. Yep. I think that's Corey. There he is.
Yeah, he's dead. Very dead.
I think there was just contact there. There was contact, and look at this massive train. The VSR. Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness me! That's both Williams round.
Oh no, Williams. This is why they're in ruin. This is why they're last on the grid. And
Handle and Konzo there both spun round after VSR just retires mid corner. Not the best time to be retiring.
Yeah, especially as he didn't ghost either. He's still going there. You can see him in the background, but he has caused an almighty disaster. And here comes Boogster. Oh, that was almost into the wall. I thought he was going to be off to Narnia. He managed to get it under control. Going for the move on the inside.
He's gone wide. He's got the Red Bull.
Yeah, got him.
He's kept it reasonably clean.
Matt and oh, that's free abreast, is it? Not quite free abreast, but they're gonna go for it. Around the outside goes Casper. Can he get that done, or is he gonna get passed by Blizzard? The latter might happen, but no. Casper defends hard and stays ahead. And yeah, it's a shame to see actually Shimasi had retired because
yeah,
because he was
could have been a promising
strategy.
Contender near to the end of the race. Oh, Paul's gone wide.
Ah, Paul.
Cole's been overtaken by three
Oh,
cars there. He was fifth, been back down into
oh,
seventh,
oh,
eighth now,
oh,
battling with Scott.
Wiselake's in trouble there. I'll be onto the podium, and Wiselake, he's had a
Yeah, Weisbeck was
disaster.
second.
He's had a real
Went from
disaster.
first to third at the start,
Oh,
and
Paul.
then back up to second, and now down to fourth. Paul down to ninth now. That's Paul
Yeah.
done.
He's lost a few places by probably making a mistake, knowing him. Oh, another one now on the exit, and there's
Oh, Renault in the gravel.
yeah, I think the super soft runners
Oh.
might start to struggle a little bit
Yeah,
more.
that's what it is. Paul's definitely going to be struggling on those supers now. On that four, definitely have at least 25-30% wear. Oh, and yeah, he loses the rear. You can already see straight away. People in the supers are going to be struggling. Probably coming to the pits in the next few laps or on.
Oh, Paul in the wall. He's taking out Bastos possibly there, and that's front wing damage for the Haas driver.
Front wing damage. He's not going to be happy.
We can't laugh at him.
He's going to be moaning about the tyre wear.
Don't laugh at him.
No,
don't laugh at him. Don't laugh at him.
here.
Don't laugh at him. Don't laugh at him.
I know how he feels. I know exactly how he feels.
I think we all do. In a sense, we all do. Here's Matt on the inside of Bookster. Is he going to try? He's got the DRS, remember. That's enabled now. He's going to try into turn 10.
Inside. He's made it round.
Oh!
But the Force India! He's a bit of contact, but he's made the move stick. As Matt takes P4 on the soft tyres.
Blizzard was struggling there as well. I was on board of him now in his sauce. Costa pits. Gasly stays out in the lead then. Torosso 1-2 is going to be stopped, unfortunately, for now.
Seems to be a Torosso masterclass though.
Yeah.
Going into the first pit stops of the lead runners.
Not a great showing from my team for the season. Cyber down in P18. Disaster. Bookster
I
though.
won't be happy with that.
Bookster still has a chance here on Matt. It's not like he's a million miles away from him. And so is Blizzard. Blizzard's still got an opportunity as well.
As Paul's in, here's stop. Front wing change. Onto the mediums.
Just
I think
embarrassing.
It would just be a kind of bring it home now sort of race for him. He'd be disappointed that the tyres just weren't working for him at the end of that super soft stint. But we move on. This is why it's pre-season, getting used to the track and the tyre wear, bringing in all the information needed for the start of the season.
Blizzard gets past Bookster, and now we're seeing Scott possibly trying to do it as well. Had a little look, but couldn't quite make it work as Corey and that ghosted Josh. There was no real battle there.
The leader pits, which will promote CSR Abbey into first place. There he goes now.
Decent showing from the Force India so far. Hopefully we'll see him stay up. But now, can Costa perform the undercut on his teammate? Riding on board with Costa, down the front straight he goes. Where's his teammate going to be? Let's look for him. There he is, coming out of the pits. It's got to be close. Can Costa try it around the outside? He's just too far back. He might go for it, you know.
Costa's got it. Although Costa's got the better run on his teammate. He's going to hold it.
Might try for T4.
That'll be a good battle between those two. That'll be a really good battle if they if the team let them battle.
Yeah, no team orders here. It's a pre-season event. They will absolutely go for it here. This is for the net leader of this race, remember. So Mr. Costa, I'm sure, will be eager to try and get past Gasly here as he gets a penalty for going wide.
Someone wide there on the exit.
Could cost him a little bit there, but he might have a chance in the DRS here. He's on the warmer tyres and he's taking advantage of this now.
I think Gasly might hit the tyre in the gravel there. As they go right behind the Red Bull. Yeah, Casper is now in that battle as well. On the more worn tyres. Casper is right behind him now, pushing him almost.
Casper could cause a bit of an upset here this way. Look at that, he's holding them up a real treat here.
Not going to give up the position now. They're going to get DRS.
Oh! Now. Gasly had to back off there. Surely this is Costa's chance. He's going for it. It's
going to be 3 wide into turn 1 almost.
Costa, can he get around the outside of his team? It'd be quite some move if he can, and he's gonna back off. I thought he might have been able to get it there, but he just didn't have the enough track, really. He was closing massively, but he's gonna have to wait a little bit longer to try and get past. Nearest car 8 seconds away, so it's only these two for now. Getting to go for it.
Will be disappointed he couldn't be in that battle a bit longer. Like, kind of just said bye-bye to the Torosso boys, the sister car, having to say bye-bye to them on the straight. Nothing he can do. Just has to sit there, watch them battle now, and watch them sail off into the distance.
Yeah, he won't be able to watch them battle for very long. He's already 2 seconds away from them. Costa's got DRS again. Oh, no!
Oh, he's off. He's off. Never mind.
Taking the old track there. Where's his teammate? Why as it gets past him? And Corey's nowhere near him. So yeah, Casper, not the first driver we've seen to go off to take the old track. It's a pretty difficult turn, this turn 9 this year. Bit like Australia's fast chicane, it's so easy to lose the back end. Thank God there's another patch of track, or else there'd be a bit of trouble. Now, Blizzard.
Corey, I have to mention, he had a moment where I think he broke his front wing. The start of the race, went into the mediums, up into P10 now. Probably be going to the end of the race if he can make the mediums last. But
Yeah.
let's see how many more positions he can make up with the others having to go onto a 2-stop, I reckon.
Yeah.
Most of the people do.
Obviously, there are the people that started on the sauce. It'll be interesting to see where they all feed into this. You know, we could be looking at a forced India victory here today. But all will be revealed soon.
Front 5 all having to stop still. All started on the tyre they're on at the moment.
Casper as well. Casper has to stop as well.
Yep, Casper after that off he had earlier, he's going to know that any more mistakes could be very costly.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you're gone, no more second chances.
Now, there are a couple of battles going on track. We're seeing Blizzard and Matt. They're going to go for it side by side on the main straight. But there's also Scott and Boogster. Let's see how these two go first.
They're on the straight now as well, yeah. Scott's going to have DRS. Probably Rich Mix overtake DRS. Is he going to go for it? No, he's too far back. Maybe on the next lap. Keep behind him now, though.
He needs to save some energy. He's only got 16% left. So, yeah. I wonder how many viewers we've got. Gotta check again. Hope you're all enjoying the race so far. We're seeing the strategy playing out now as Casper
pits onto the medium.
Yep, Casper in the pits. And we're entertaining 21 of yous. Fair enough.
We're trying our best. I hope you're enjoying it.
Tom is taking the mick though out of you, unfortunately, Josh. Because
Tom, you try this then.
oh, he did try. He did try it. He did try it, and he had to give up because he was too monotone and boring.
Well, I'll try and be as exciting as I can be. But we continue on. I'll ignore any abuse in the chat that we might have. But we still have Scott and Boogster battling now. I think Scott might get a bit of a better run. See if he can do anything to Tom on this time round.
Saved a little bit of ERS. He's up to 5, so he's gonna go for it. But he's gonna run out.
ERS again. He's a bit closer, but is he gonna go? No, he's still gonna stick behind him.
Interesting to see that they've got relatively poor grip, because I mean Gasly's gained 6 seconds on the last couple of laps. I mean, this one stop might not work as well as we thought, because the tyres just seem to be dropping off so fast.
Yeah. Oh, it seems to be bad this race. Oh, and Boogster looks up.
Yeah, Gasly's gonna get involved with this in a moment. He's almost in DRS range of Scott. He's saving his ERS as well. What an insult! He's actually saving his ERS, as well. He's still catching with ease.
Yeah, just that tyre wear is so costly for the Force India and the Ferrari drivers.
Here we go.
Oh, he almost goes for a move on Scott into the hairpin.
He's got the confidence. Can he make the move though? He surely
I
wants to do
think,
it as soon as possible, but will he
yeah,
try
he's
into the
looking for move
chicane?
now. He's gonna wait for a move into the straight, I reckon. He won't do it for the chicane, no space. But yeah, I guess he's. Oh, and they both hit.
Ah,
They did not want to
boring.
battle with the Torosso drivers, both forcing the. Oh, and he's broken front wing.
Oh, we didn't hit the wall. Oh, we did. He's hit
Scott,
the wall.
Scott, no,
Or is he
he hit the
hit?
Force India into the pit
Oh
lane.
no!
Scott,
There's no team for him. Scott's out of
wait,
this
what?
race. Scott's out of the race.
Yeah, he hit his front wing.
Yeah, but look,
Yeah, he's
what's
tied
he
in the pit
doing?
lane.
What is he?
I
Oh,
don't
he's
know what he's
what?
done.
What? What? What just happened there? He changed
I,
tires,
I,
but I uh
I believe he's just retired in the pit lane. He's hit Boogster coming into the pits. I think he's locked up his tyres. He broke up his front wing, I saw.
I'm
And then
so
I
confused.
think he's done the race. Yeah, he's done the race. It's just,
That was a weird
yeah,
glitch.
he's definitely still racing. And his front wing looks mostly intact.
Yeah, he did get it fixed. Oh, down the inside almost goes tough to handle. And
Right in
we're
the back of
getting
him
a
now.
pretty decent helicam of this. So I think we'll follow this for now because tough to handle certainly is looking pretty tough to handle right now. He's on 8 lap old saucer, so he's proven that you can still have good pace on them. Now, it might look like Scott's on softs. I assure you he's not, as Abby Pitts, we'll see where he comes out, because he was obviously, the top man of the ultimate strategy, so it'll be interesting to see really where he factors in this. Will he be ahead of Wiselig? Oh,
One of the mediums. Why has he
he's...
stopped?
Oh,
No.
it's another... Oh, he's just teleported there. Okay, so he's
I
going to be a
think
net 4th then again, so he hasn't really lost anywhere. It'll be interesting now.
Corey.
It'll be interesting
Corey.
now to see how much pace he's got on these tires. Yellow's in sector 3. I think it might be Paul McGuinness, or not. I saw him losing position, so you gotta assume. Oh, it is Paul McGuinness. What's he doing? He's gonna
Yeah.
die.
Oh my goodness
No,
me.
he is certainly doing that for stream
My
purposes.
goodness.
Now, big question: will this cause a safety car? That's blocking the pit entry, you could argue. And
That is a very bad place to be. I wouldn't be surprised if the safety car was brought out.
well, Paul, you got your moment of fame there. Your race only lasted 15 minutes 54 seconds, 0.324, and you've left, and you had a nice time, I guess, but you're out, and you've had a pretty nasty one as well. And that's your 15 seconds of fame. Hope you had a nice time.
Definitely the crash of the pre-season. The
Did you
individual crash of the season.
Did you not?
Individual, but not just on his own sort of thing. Clearly just lost the rear. Nothing he could have done about that. He's trying to push the brakes, but just car couldn't stop.
Be prepared for moments like this throughout. No, Yellow's in sector 1. That's where the leaders are. I don't see anything going wrong there though, as Matt is miles behind Albie, so there's no jumping going on in the pits there. Boogster.
Gasly's going to be promoted back into the lead. What's happening with Boogster? Oh, he's gone for a move on Corey. Yeah, clean, done. Around the outside, Corey's on the mediums. Boogster's on the new softs. Easy
Nicely
move.
done.
But Gasly, back to him, he's going to be chasing down Blizzard, who hasn't stopped yet. He's going to want to promote himself back to the lead before all the soft runners have even pit. He looks really racy today. Costa's now fallen back by almost 7.5 seconds. Gasly really looks on it today, I have to say.
Yeah. Issue is though, his tires will die. I mean, the thing is, he's got one stop left, but you could argue that CSR, Abby, Matt, Scott, they might not. They might be going to the end. Yeah.
Pits is going to come into that mix of the one-stoppers.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how this goes. It'd be interesting to see where the top 3 end up. Because, I mean, Costa's got no pace compared to Gasly. I mean, he's really flying. Taking his Toro Rosso to new heights here.
Yeah, I saw Costa did make up about a second there. I think that was.
Oh, I can see it's losing time.
But yeah, no, he's back to losing time now. Gasly's back on the ball.
But we're in a bit of a lull
Let's
now.
see
As you can see,
what
there's no
happens.
real battles going on the track. So let's have a look and see how people are going on in the chat. There's OMGs. Shimati doesn't think it's very entertaining. And he thinks
Trying our
it's...
best. Go
Give
away
us...
if you don't
Give,
like it, please.
give us time. Give us time. I've just realised we're going to have to do the first proper, like, stream of the season. Because we've got, like, you know, ILR 5. First Australia race.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, no, we're going to
Should
have
be
to...
interesting. Make sure to tune in for that, by the way.
Yeah, don't tune into ILR 6. No
All
one cares
the
about ILR 6.
all the Australia races going on Xbox and PlayStation in ILR, all going to be as entertaining as we can all make it.
Well,
I can promise you, you will not be wasting your time watching any of our streams, including this one.
especially this one.
Yeah, especially this one.
Yes. That's probably not a bad
It's a bit of a...
idea to go through the scheduling for this, actually. So, obviously, the new season all starts next week, and ILR 6 and ILR 5, the one we're doing, they're both going to be going off at 6:30 on Thursday nights. So, make sure you're tuning in for maybe both of them. If you have two devices, stick them both on. Keep an eye on both tiers. Although, you know, ILR 5, it's got Jamie in it. We all know, we all love Jamie, so, you know, if you want to see Jamie, tune into your one. And then at 8 PM on the same night, we will be watching ILR 4 and ILR 3, which I'm in and Josh is in.
Yeah, come and see
So
that. That'll be a
come
quality race.
come and cheer us on as well, if you like. Then on Friday we see, I think, all of the Xbox tiers going off at 7. I think that's how it still works on a Friday. 7 PM for ILR 1, 2 and 3 on Twitch. Remember, they're on Twitch, not on YouTube. And then Sunday, the main events. ILR 1, 5:30 I think still. And ILR 2, 7. And I'm doing ILR 2 commentary, so we're still waiting to see if it'll be me and Soup or me and Graham. But whoever it is, hope it'll still be nice and entertaining. So yeah, that's our scheduling. That'll be every week. And I don't know, it's 7 or 7:30 some. I think it's 7, but it might be 7:30. I'll check it, but it's 7 or 7:30, something like that. But yeah, anyway, just tune in, okay, watch. And
subscribe, notifications on, donate, everything, all of the above. Go buy merch. It's all worth your time and money.
Yeah, we need your money.
Corey, just jump back into the race. Corey is catching Boogstar on the mediums, which is quite impressive to be honest, being on the harder tyre, both on worn sets. Corey seems to be doing a good job on them mediums. Could be promoting himself into P7, and we've got CSR Abbey, who's gaining on Wisely for that podium position. Not to stop again, so that could be a permanent podium position.
Yeah, Wisely
even
in the pits.
Ah, Wisely pits. Yeah, so he is promoting to P3.
I think you're right. The win is on the cards for Abbey right now, but we saw how quick Gasly
definitely
was at the start of his stint. He might well be on the... Could he be supers again? Do you reckon at the end if he stays out then long enough? Actually, it won't be supers.
If they can make him last, that could.
I don't know.
Although, yeah, no, the supers do wear after about
Maybe that's
4
a
laps
stretch.
and they're completely gone. 4 or 5 laps and you just don't want to be on them anymore, realistically.
Yeah.
Like.
Okay, so maybe it'll be another soft stint for the top 2.
I reckon though. I'm feeling Matt Tibos. You know, Matt Tibos is a shout for at least podium, or maybe even the win if he can gain on CSR Abbey. Oh, I'm gonna get that wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, Matt in P4, not having to stop again. Same with Blizzard.
Wisely in the wall.
Oh,
sorry to interrupt you there. I saw Scott was... Yeah, I saw...
just pit. And...
Yeah, I saw Scott catching him and had to see what was going on, and next thing you see Wisely in the wall. So, yeah. I don't see any
damage. Yeah, I might have got lucky there. I mean, he gets a penalty. Not the greatest outlap for him there, but he continues. First person, not first, but Bastos on him. The only 2 stoppers so far as Mr. Costa, as I say that, actually, he pits for his second pit stop. The person in second place, or was in second, now goes on to the medium tyre. Oh no,
Yeah.
is it
Why
medium?
is yeah? Why is it wet on mediums as well? Maybe they can't go 15 laps. They probably can't go 15 laps on the softs. You said
He's on the
Corey.
pressure mediums.
You said
But
Corey was a catching bookster. He's now in
yeah,
DRS. He's really doing a decent job right now on these medium
if
tires.
he can make, I don't know how much wear. I know he pit must have been lap
15
4 or
laps ago.
5, Corey.
15 laps
Yeah,
ago.
he's really, those mediums are going to be high 70s, I reckon, by the end if he wants to make them last. But it seems to have quite a bit of pace still left in them. Has to lose the rear a bit, but he's still gaining on booster. Should promote himself into P5. I knew Corey would still have it in him if he just continued on. He's a very quick driver. ILR1. Yeah, ILR1. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah, ILR1. ILR1. Well, he deserves it if he isn't.
Oh.
But booster locks up. He's right on the back of him now.
Right.
He's gonna have a good run on him into the straight, I think.
Big pit stop
Corey.
now. Gasly, where's he going to end up?
The leader comes in. I see us. Abby's going to promote him to first. There he goes.
Oh, it's soft.
Goes on softs. Can he make those softs last? There's, was it 14, 15 laps left?
15. Might be a
They're gonna
stretch.
be worn, yeah, but he might be able to do it. Shmasi leaves the session. Bad race for him. He'll be disappointed, but
Corey's through.
as he comes out in P4, so now he's going to have to chase down BSR Blizzard, Matt Tibos, and CSR Abbey. If he wants to take back that lead, is he going to have enough time to do it?
I think he will.
He's going to have to be aggressive on those fresh shots if he wants to make his way back up the field. But VSR Blizzard is now right on the back of Matt Tibos. And Corey has got past Buxton now, actually.
Yeah, I was watching that on board, so don't worry, the stream didn't miss it. No, let me just put this into perspective. 9.7 seconds. That's what Gasly has to make up. He made 8 seconds up in about 3 laps when he went to the sauce last time. So honestly, I'd say lap 23, lap 24 at the latest probably for him catching up if he can keep that pace. Oh, but he almost has a bit of a disaster. Keeps it on the track though.
It's VSR Blizzard, he's got a run on Matt now. Is he going to go for it to turn 1? No, he backs off slightly, although he's going to be right on the back of him now. Starting this lap.
Just curious here. Gasly is stuck at right at the hot lap. He's stuck at right at the hot lap. He's got a 19.9 to beat for the fastest lap. I think he might well get that fastest lap. So let's try and ride on board for as long as we can on this lap. 22.3 in the first section. Already 2 tenths up in his previous best. So already on purple pace. And yeah, looking good to get that purple lap. Already gained.
Up the handles as fast as that. He's down in 13th now. Not the best of races for him. I'm sure he knows he can do better. But it's kind of damage limitation now for him.
Yeah. 5.5 tenths up so far for Gasly. I'm saying 19.3 for his fastest lap as Matt and Blizzard are going for it a little bit. They're sort of close to each other. I don't want to miss this
right
lap
though. Now, VSR Blizzard is definitely.
I'll tell you what, look at this on Gasly. He can actually see them two now. Already. That's incredible.
Really cool for them. If they keep battling like this, then it's really going to help Gasly out in terms of going for that lead. He sets out 1:18.9 for race pace. That is quality. And as
Corey's in the pits.
Yep, Corey comes in. He couldn't make those mediums last. I didn't think he would be able to realistically. Goes onto the soft tyres. It's going to come out, I think, in 8th position.
Yeah, I think that's pretty nailed on. I think for now. Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm very wrong. I'm very wrong.
He's going to start next to McLaren. Is he going to get him? No, going to tuck behind the McLaren. He's going to be battling with those two. See what he can do later on in the race. That'll be a battle for 8th position.
He's already closing. He's already looking like
Yeah, right
making a
back on the
move.
McLaren.
Round the
Taking the wider
outside.
line, slowing Frost out, right on the rear ring, pushing him along. Better on there as well. Might get this done quite quickly. Oh, get to time the grass.
He's right on him here. He's going to get some DRS. Matt's now out of DRS, but look at that. Corey right on him. He's going to have to go around the outside. Is he? That's almost moving under braking there.
Heavily, doesn't want to let him pass. He knows he's quicker. He knows he's on the better tyres, but he's not going to let him pass that easily.
Yeah.
Still right in the back of him.
Can he go to the inside into the chicane?
Ah, he won't surely. No, he's going to wait for the straight.
Lost time. Yeah, but who's...
Oh, he's up the chain, and he comes into pits. Yet again, he knew he was going to get a pass. He didn't want to lose more time. He's coming to the pits, put on a fresh set.
Here's tough to
and
handle.
Corey has been rotated into ninth position.
Here it's tough to handle. How tough will this overtake be for him? He's going around the outside in towards turn 1.
Take the move. Yeah. Oh, he's locked up, but no, he's
sweet.
That promotes him up to 11th, and
that's how Gasly's
on
doing.
the charge.
Gasly's slowed the pace down actually a little bit. I thought lap 23, lap 24 for the lead. Possibly not quite going to get that now. He's half the gap almost to the leader, but maybe he's going to be in a bit of a harder fight for the lead than he might have thought originally. But can CSR Abbey realistically do 21 laps in them tires and not blow them up? Big question.
What's the one? He's on the medium tyres.
Corey was able to get 17.
Not having to make them last as long as Corey did, but maybe he can do it.
Well, if he doesn't, he'll be on the supers surely to the end at some point if he has to pit again, and that would mean that ultra strategy maybe didn't work out too well. But that's only theories right now. Let's watch what's actually happening. Gasly is now 5 tenths back from Matt. Can he? When do you think he can get past? Do you reckon he'll get past here? Is he too far back?
Well, it's taken about 4 laps to make up about, what, 4.5 seconds?
5 seconds,
from his pit stop. Yeah. So, he's definitely got the pace on Matt. Matt on the warm mediums, Gasly on the quite fresh, soft tyre, with a lot of pace in that tyre also, on the powered engine. And I think he's also going to wait until we get on the straight, get some DRS, get the ERS charged up, which mix, overtake mode, and it's the DRS now, gaining on the straight as the flag in sector 2. As we see Gasly right on the back of Matt, doesn't go for it, waits until he's a bit more close.
This is costing him. This is costing him. He needs to get past here, but Matt defends it pretty well. Gonna switch back.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hard corner to keep the rear planted though. He's behind him. Goes for the inside. Oh, Matt didn't want to let him pass. He's still there though, side by side now.
Losing time all the time here. He's going up the inside. He has to make this work. Contact. They're gonna go side by side. Are they? Oh!
They've kept it as clean as they can, but
what a move!
He's done it. What a move from him.
No, Matt. Run your side. He could go for it. And finally, Gasly's clear.
He wants to keep his car there. He does not want to give up that position, Matt Tibos. But Gasly is through, I think, now.
Yeah, he needs to chase after the leaders now, because that would have really started to wear his tyres down. He's really not going to have that long left now to go for this win.
He was really doing a favour for Blizzard and Abbey there.
Yep, absolutely. Tough to handle, gets a penalty.
Something going to help him is chase for a booster for that points paying position. But I think booster and Konza, there's a battle going on there, as Matt's probably going to back off Gasly now as he goes after Blizzard for his next victim, let's call it.
Well,
Um,
you need to actually see
oh,
them.
boosters off! Boosters off! He spun it.
Oh wow.
He's in the wall. Yeah,
Ah.
he was chasing Konzo and he lost the rear out of the final corner.
What's he
And
gonna do? Is he gonna
did
get turn around?
a
He's gonna
720
reverse.
spin. It's reversed onto the straight. He continues on.
Well,
Just
well,
jumped on
well.
board with him and saw he was a mile off the track. Spinning
Oh,
on the gravel, into the track, into the wall.
bit of a fight going on behind. Here's Casper passing spaghetti chips. Nice and easy for
Easily
him,
done.
which is not something we would be able to say for him that much today. Casper, he's had off the track again. Goes there, Bookster. That front wing
Really
damage.
struggling. Yeah. Tyres are going to be covered in
Oh,
gravel. He's locking up. Got
will
broken top
he?
wing.
Will he get back to the pits before he kills himself? That's the question.
He's locking up every corner. He's
Yeah.
not having fun out there at
Oh,
the moment.
he's...
He left the runner past. He knows now.
Yeah.
That one mistake has cost him dearly in this race. Luckily, it's only pre-season, but he's not going to be happy.
Yeah,
Because he
well,
knows he could have done a lot better.
unfortunately it will leave him finishing last in this race, and you don't want to ever finish last. But that prestigious honour goes to you, Bookster, unfortunately, unless something dramatic happens ahead. Even still, he's going to be the last of the finishing drivers you haven't left. I mean, obviously, I know his name's behind him, but let's see if Spaghetti Chips can come back at Casper. I mean, I was saying that Casper wasn't having a good day. It might be about to get even worse. He thought he had the move done. Here comes Spaghetti Chips the next lap. Can he get back past?
I think he might be able to do it around the outside. It's broke later. There's a yellow flag. Sector 2. Spaghetti Chips has done him.
Oh, and off the
and the Red
track.
Bull's run wide. Yep. He's run wide, but he's still right in the back of the McLaren.
Well.
Books the pit.
Oh, off again. Oh, he's all over the show.
Losing the rear for that corner. Like most people do, especially in the race.
I think Gasly has run out of tyres.
Oh, Red Bull really wide there.
Is he still struggling? Oh. Still got DRS. No?
He's
So,
really trying to keep with this McLaren. He passed him earlier. McLaren got the position back. He doesn't want to let him go now. He wants to keep this battle going. He wants that 11th place. Might not be for points, but it's for pride at this stage.
yeah. Konzo in the pits for supers.
Pits.
Ooh.
He's going to be really racing now. He's going to come up on the back of these two, I reckon.
Yeah.
By the time he comes out. And this yellow in sector 2, who might that be for?
It's Bookster still. Hasn't.
Yeah, Bookster, he's having a bad time.
Yep.
He's doing donuts on the track.
No pride, no dignity. It's all gone. But hey, it's a nice helicam shot, so you know. Oh no! Is that Blizzard? It is Blizzard. He spun it.
He's doing donuts.
Oh no!
What's he done?
Disaster. He was on for a podium.
He's retired.
A certain podium, you would have thought, and he's lost it all in the last corner. He's retired from the race. He didn't ghost. He didn't ghost. So people need to be careful that they don't crash into him.
He's done, I think, what Bookster might have done coming out of the final corner.
Yeah.
Losing the rear, going for the gravel.
No, where's he going to stop? Where's that car going to stop? Because it could cause a virtual safety car or maybe even a full safety car. Gasly then up to P2.
Everyone to be careful.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You don't want to see that. That's so unfortunate.
Really, it's not his fault, Blizzard, but...
Oh, he's going to spin again, is he? That's unbelievable.
Now he's finally parked it off.
Codemasters, man. Come on.
There.
That's such a joke. That's a yoke. I mean, it didn't... He lost a position there, Scott, as a result of that. So that's really unfortunate.
Was there with his teammate. But now, Corey's been promoted to P6 because of that. I have to be careful of Blizzard's car as well. Don't know why he didn't ghost. Another one of Codemasters many glitches, but oh well.
Konzo's taking his first victim. Might be his only
I'll tell
victim,
you what,
but
Wise League has been catching Costa for quite some time now, I think. He might have a chance to get in full position if Costa keeps dropping off.
there's Bookster.
Yep, for his fourth stop.
Not
As
a
he's
good
lapped for
day.
a second time. Yep.
No. Gasly is sort of just keeping the same gap to Abbey. So it looks like, unless it's a puncture for Abbey, which could happen, I don't see Gasly being able to pass him now.
Just having a look at the penalties for a second.
How are they looking?
Costa's got a penalty. Corey's got a penalty. Wisely's got a penalty. Blizzard's out. Top the Handle's got a penalty. Costa's got another penalty. So that's 2 for Costa.
What about Gasly and Abbey? That's what we really want to see, really.
Corey's got another penalty. So Corey's got 2. Wisely's got 2. Costa's got 2. And that looks to be the most concerning penalties for these drivers.
Right.
So yeah, I think Wisely, even if he does, well, Wisely and Costa both have 2 penalties, so that is still a battle worth to watch.
Yeah.
That's definitely still a battle for 4th position, and Wisely is now only 7.5 tenths behind him, and continuing to gain on the Toro Rosso sister car.
4 laps to go then of this pre-season race here at Spain. It's CSR, Abbey from Gasly, Matt, Costa, Wiselig, Corey, Scott, Konzo, Tough to Handle, Spaghetti Shoots, Casper, Bastos, Bookster, and then the retirements: Blizzard, Josh, Paul, Shimati, Button, and Mal Decides didn't even start the race, unfortunately for him. But yeah, that's your order. Not too long to go now. And
hasn't been a bad race so far, you have to admit. There's been some decent action.
Hasn't ever been boring, really. We've always had something to talk about, so the guys have had some fun. And it's not over yet. Wisely with the DRS on Costa won't be able to get past here, but surely soon there'll be a chance.
Yeah, 2 laps left. He's going to look to want to get the move done as soon as possible. He's still going to be gaining on Toro Rosso on this lap.
Yeah, through the first sector, he's 5 tenths back. Now, Bookster's on the supers, so, you know, there might be a chance for him to catch up and unlap himself.
Maybe.
Oh, Matt with a penalty.
Nah, it isn't going to affect him now. Keep the P3. Costa with the 2 penalties. So, I think Matt's done well there to get P3. I predicted he'd be on the podium, and what has he gone and done? The ILR1 driver. He stuck himself on the podium there with Gasly and CSR Abbey. I think that's gonna. The top 3 are now pretty secure now, as long as they can just bring the car home. No penalties, no incidents, and they'll be just dandy.
Abbey is the most concerning one, though, you have to admit. I mean, 20 laps, it'll be 22 by the time he finishes. Will the tyres last to the end?
Yeah.
Or will we see a...
We'll be looking at the tyre wear every couple of sectors.
Paga, Brazil style disaster in the final corner. Will we see that again, do you think? As here comes Wiselig. 4th position. Penalty shouldn't play a factor here.
Inside turn 2, but then Costa carries it round. Wiselig having to lift off massively on the outside, but he's got the better run now. Can he go around the outside again on Costa? Phone passed out, better exit. It's been a bit blocked.
Here comes Bookster as well. And you might want to get involved. Well, I mean, it's not for position for him. It might actually be a bit of a distraction, but I'm sure he'll want a little bit of pride left after that, quite frankly,
Yeah,
horrific disaster.
get on the stream maybe. Bit of camera time.
Yeah.
But
But
Weislig now probably gonna get another run on him on the straight. He's not gonna go for moving sector 3. Sector 3 quite a difficult place for overtakes unless you want to risk damage or contact.
yeah.
That's kind of the same.
Oh, that was on the grass there for Mr. Costa.
Yeah.
Feels the
Costa going
pressure.
wide. Yeah, very wide there. And having to lift off massively, so yeah, Weislig's gonna have a much better run compared to Costa now.
Last lap of the
Once they
Grand
keep
Prix
the
then.
car down, right behind him, he's going to make the move. He's going to get the move done before we reach someone. Because he's
Nice.
really going to regret that exit after the chicane. It's just I think when he dipped the tyre in the grass there, it just didn't help him at all.
Oh, he's off again. Ooh. Thought I might have been in the gravel there for a second. But we need to give this man attention. CSR Abby Bioden is about to win this race unless it's a tire blow up in the next couple of seconds. And yeah, what a drive for the Force India.
Yeah.
Good form into the season.
Most people would have thought that Gasly might have had a chance at catching him on the quicker tyre. Looked like he had a lot of pace coming off that second stop of his, but CSR Abbey comes to the line now to win the last pre-season race for ILR 1, 2 and 3. Well done to him.
Here
Great
comes
race,
Gasly.
great drive. Gasly P2.
P2.
Happy with that, but I feel like he could have won the race potentially. Matt Tibos, P3, good race from him as well. Good one-stop strategy for him. He'd be really happy with that, I think. And I think this is over now. Yeah, Weislig, both of those 2 penalties of theirs. Weislig, P4, after Costa's bottle, let's say. That exit just ended his chances really of P4.
Yeah.
But it'll take P5, sorry, Costa. And Corey ends up coming home in P6, which really is quite a good result considering he was down in P16, 17 at one stage, near to the start of the race. It looked all over for him, but yeah, he kept going, kept at it, and I think he finished really strong second after that race.
Scott,
teammate,
bit robbed of P6 there, thanks to Blizzard.
He's definitely going to be uploading a clip chatting Lee Mather, fix your game, what you doing?
Yeah.
Sort of tweets coming out of him later tonight, I reckon, but yeah, there we have it.
That is your race, and that is the last PS4 preseason race for ILR Season 4. And
next time, it's for real, boys. Come on.
Yep, and of course
that's it for practice.
We've still got ILR Xbox to do practice as well tomorrow. I believe at 7:30. I think I said 7 earlier, but I think it's actually 7:30. I don't know why really I said 7, but anyway, it's 7:30 tomorrow for the ILR Xbox preseason stuff. There's your order then. It's Abby from Gasly, Matt, Weislig, Costa, Corey, Scott, Konzo, Spaghetti Chips, Tough to Handle, Bastos, Casper, Bookster, Josh, Blizzard, Paul, Shamasi. And that is your order for the Spanish pre-season Grand Prix. Thank you for watching. I've been Owen White, that's been Bottlebird, and we'll see you soon.